Welcome to today's session. Today I'm going to take you through this number of database. Those who are not used of importing data into database, we are going to look at that. I continue to thank all those who are watching all the videos on my YouTube channel. If you haven't started, please get started and get on board. So when you go on YouTube, search for Kakuru Benard. So when you search for Kakuru Benard, you will find that kind of branding. So you click the name, you open. So when you reach there, you will find a number of video lessons. So here are a number of video lessons, don't miss. So I'm going to put this question in the video description. And whenever I talk about the video description, I mean that when you open a video and it is playing, so when you open the video like this one, I request you to come down under more. So below the title here, you will find there more. Click on more. Then I normally put a number of links for you to access these resources. So when you click on that link, it will open. You get those resources, you get this question paper and download it. So let's get started. M-SACCO Group was established to promote savings and loans among its members. Using the data in Savings.xlxs, create a database in your names and personal number and answer the following. So we are going to create a folder in our names. So we can create a folder in our names. That is my personal number. I open. Then inside here, we right click, go to new Microsoft Access database. Then I give it my names and my personal number. There I've created a database, open, enable content. If I can minimize, then I go to the support files. You will find that in these support files, there is a file called savings. So I open, I take a look at the data. This is how the data looks like generally. So from here, I can come back to we can close. So we come to our database. We are going to do importing. So tap on external data, go to external data tab. Under import and link, if you are not using the same version of Office that I'm using, you will find here Excel under import and link. If Excel is not here, click new data source. From file, then you click Excel. So from there, browse, locate where that file is. So browse, desktop, then I go to the support files, I open, I look for that file called savings. So from here, click OK. First rows contain column headings. Make sure that this checkbox is selected. You click next, next. Then at this point, choose my own primary key. We can take member ID. Next, give it a name. I can, for example, give it a name. They say that we can do what? No name. Okay, we can give our table, for example, savings. We click finish, then close. That was the process of importing work into Access. So this is our data. So we can try to expand the column width so that the data is fitting well. Then from there, next question is saying, open your table in design view and perform the following. Add appropriate data types to the table. So this is the data. This can be number, can be currency. This is date, stock time. That is member ID, can be text. This is text. So under home tab, click view, datasheet view. So we can put the different data types. Date of birth, we can pick date, stroke time. Then from there, savings, these ones can be number, or we can put them to currency. currency. Yes, even this loan balance, we can put it to currency. We save changes, click yes. So click view, datasheet view. Then next on the question, they are telling us to add a field named sex and populate the table using VLOOKUP wizard. So here we are going to add a field. So in our table, in design view, we add a new field here called sex, then fill the data type lookup wizard. So we say I will type in the values I want. Next, so we can have male, we can have female. Then we click next, finish. So this is our data type. One would even put it wherever you want. So for example, I can put it after member ID. Then even this, I would think that it can be the first. We save changes. So when I click view datasheet view, we can now put the sex field here. So this Jenny Subga, we can say female. Sarah Namkasa, female. Peter Okello, we choose male. Maria Chintu, we can say female. Then David, male. Jessica, female. Akero Timon, we can say male. So that is how we use VLOOKUP wizard. That's how we use lookup wizard in Access to put the sex field. Next on our question, we are looking at add UGX symbol to all currency fields. So we put a UGX symbol. So this table still in design view, we come to this total savings. So this total saving, we can come here under format. We remove this. We open quotes, UGX, close quotes. After closing the quotes, then put space, hash, comma, add more 3 hashes. The 3 hashes represent the unknown values. We save changes. Even here for loan amount, remove currency, open quotes, UGX, close quotes, space, hash, comma, add more 3 hashes, save changes. Even for this one, can do the same, open quotes, UGX, close quotes, then space, hash, comma, add more 3 hashes, save changes, and loan balance, remove currency here, open quotes, UGX, close quotes, space, hash, comma, more 3 hashes, save changes. So when we click view datasheet view, so our data has the UGX currency symbol as a suffix. Then more to that, create the following queries. So we need to have a calculated query to return loan balance. Save it as calculated. So here we are going to create a query. You can use wizard or design. So I can use query wizard. I click OK. I take all fields from a variable selected using the double arrow. Next. I give it a name, calculated. So here we call it calculated. Modify the query in design view. Finish. So here we need to calculate our loan amount here. So click in this field, you right click, build, or simply go to builder. We need to calculate our loan amount. So to begin with, we can first remove these square brackets, put colons, bring loan amount minus amount repaid. We remove this exp R1 since we are already having the field title. So here we click OK. Run your query. Here we have loan amount. Save changes. We close, but I can see under loan amount, this one is in currency. So we may need to change the format also of this to have the UGX. So under format, once it is currency, we need to format it to a UGX. So this currency, we need to put open quotes, UGX, close quotes, space, put hash, comma, add more 3 hashes, save changes. So when we run the query, we have our UGX currency symbol. So we save changes and close our query. Next, they are telling us to use the above query, the calculated. We filter out members who completed paying their loan. So when you look at the query we have just calculated here, this one completed, this one completed. So let's return that query. Create. We can use query wizard or design. Click OK. Choose from calculated. Check all fields. Next. Next. Give it a name as completed. Modify query design. Finish. So criteria under loan balance, we want those who have completed. That is less or equal to 0. Those who have completed, we run query. They are 2 members. Save changes. Close. So this is calculated query. This is completed query. Next, on our question, they are asking us to still use the calculated query to filter out members with outstanding loan balances. Save it as outstanding loan. Create, we go to create, query wizard, we click OK. Then we select from calculated query, click and take all fields selected. Next, next. Then we give it a name, outstanding loan balance, modify, finish. So at this level, we can come to loan balance and say greater equal to 1. Then we run our query. So here, these are members who have outstanding loan balance. We can save changes. Next, they are asking us to, still using the calculated query, add a new field named age to compute for age of each member. So this is one of the most challenging question that most members ask, but today I'm going to again do it. We create query wizard or design, click OK, take fields, let's use calculated, take all of them, next, next, let's call it age. Then we modify, finish. So at this level, we click in a new field after loan balance here, then we build. So go to builder, then we get date diff, open brackets, open quotes, y 4 times, close quotes, comma, double click date of birth field in the middle column under expression categories, put a comma, then you click common expressions, you double click current date. It appears on top, close the brackets, click OK. So you will see expr1 here. Remove expr1, but don't tamper with colons, and put the title as age. Run your query. You will find that here you have age well calculated. So save changes, close your query. Next to our question, they are asking us to create a query of members born in January of every year. Save it as born, okay, February, sorry. So we can create under query wizard, click OK. You can take all fields from calculated, click next, next, next. We save it as born Feb. modify the query design, finish. So criteria under date of birth. So here we can go to builder. They want members born in the month of February in every year. So here we say date part, open brackets, open quotes, we want month, close quotes, comma, bring the date of birth field in your middle column and expression categories, close the brackets, equals Feb 02. Click OK, save changes, run your query. So these are members born February in every year. So we save changes, close the query. Next, they are asking us to return members who were born in the year 2000. We save it as 2000s. So we create another query. Can use wizard. We click OK. We can use the calculated field. Take next. Then the name 2000. Modify. Finish. Criteria under date of birth. We go to builder. And here we are going to still use date part. Open quotes, open brackets, open quotes. This is year, y 4 times, close the quotes, comma, bring the date of birth field, close brackets, equals 2000. That is the year we need. So we can click OK, run our query. These are members born in the year 2000. Save changes, close your query. Next to that, they are telling us to, that is part C, create a form from the table and modify it as follows. So we create a form, go to create, form wizard, from the table, savings, take all fields, next, then we proceed, next, we give it a name, final form. So from here we can call it final form, finish. So having formed this form, they are telling us to add a title. So we can put a title, go to view, design view. So instead of the word final form, we can say this was M-SACCO Savings Group form. That is our title. We can even expand it a bit for it to fit even here. Then this can go up again. That is our title. Then more to that, add date and time. From here, date and time. Click OK. This will return date, this will return time. Then any background color. So here we can right click, go to fill color, put a color of our choice. Even here we can right click, fill color, get a different color. Next on the question, a footer of your names and personal number. So here we put a footer, create a simple space, just here, pick a label capital A, small a, we draw, we put our names and personal number within this space. We can also even put a background color. So here we save changes. Next, they are telling us to calculate the loan balance. So let's see how to calculate loan balance in a form. So click that field of loan balance. Then we go to property sheet to the right there. Then we click data source, data, then control source. We click these three dots. So from here, we can remove this loan balance, get amount of loan without the word label. So for example, here we can double click loan amount minus, we double click the amount repaid. So from here we click OK. So this, when we click view form view, you'll find that we have loan balance calculated. Our background color is there, our title is there, date and time is there. Save changes, close your form. And next, they are telling us that we create a report from the outstanding loan balance query and perform the following. So they want us to create a report from this outstanding query. So you can click on it, then you go to create report wizard. It has selected outstanding already, or if it is not, you click there and choose that query. Take all fields, click next, 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 outstanding loan balance. So that is it, outstanding loan balance report. So we can put report. We finish. So after finishing, you can see we have hash. So we need to adjust our fields for this data to fit. One way, you can turn it to landscape, and then after turning it to landscape, we modify our fields. Save changes, close preview. So here, we are going to reduce our fields. For example, this, we can bring it behind a bit. Highlight member name, bring it behind a bit. We reduce somewhere there. We bring the sex field to the backward side, around there. Date of birth, expand it, and we put it somewhere there. Next is total savings. Make sure the titles are complete. Total savings, like that. Next is loan amount. Ensure that the word is complete. Yes. Then next is amount repaid. We expand it up somewhere there. Can increase the size here. This, that was loan balance, up to around there. Then even this has to be complete. Can bring it behind a bit, and this. We save changes. Next on our question, they are saying we add appropriate title. So this can be outstanding loan balance report. That one has no problem. Or we can say M-SACCO outstanding loan balance report. Then from there, add any background color. So we can right click here, we put a background color. For example, that is our background color. Then here we can put also another one. Under fill color, we can apply different background colors. Save changes. Next to that, red borders. So we highlight our work like that. After highlighting, we go to the format tab. Here we have shape outline. We pick red. Go back to shape outline. Line thickness, we can pick like this 2pt. We apply it there. So those are the red line borders. Then more to that, footer of your personal number. So we create space and report footer. This is the area for report footer. So here we can put our personal number under report design, pick a label, put your personal number 514. From there, they are telling us to sort names in descending order. So we are going to group and sort here, group and sort. We click group and sort, then add group according. We sort names in. We want to sort them in ascending order. So we can have it in ascending order. Sort field, which is member name, and we are going to sort them by ascending order. Yes. Okay, then next they are telling us to add an image M-SACCO. So here, reduce these ones. We actually needed one. Yes, so this one we added name with A to top, that is ascending, A to top. If you are asked descending, you choose Z to top. So we want to add an image here. So here there is image, browse. So look for that image in the support files. The image that I've said it is called M-SACCO. Then you draw your image there. You are done with the image. Save changes, click view, report view. So this is our report with a red line border, a footer, color, and a logo. So we save changes. Next, they are asking us to print all our work. So to print a database, for example, this is the report. Click File, Print, Preview. So when you go to print preview, it is in landscape, which means that everything will fit. So you click print, then OK. Next, you go to your form, you go File, Print, Preview. So you first check how your report will look like, your form, sorry. Then you print and click OK. All the pages will come out. Go to the queries, for example, this one, click File, Print, Preview. So you'll find that this data is not fitting there. Put it to landscape. So when you put it to landscape, you can see some fields are not actually seen. So come to margins and put them to narrow. So when you put it to narrow, all the fields will appear there. So with this, you can now print. Same for others. For example, this one of age, click File, Print, Preview. So from this, put it to landscape. You can see some are not seen. Go to margins, narrow. Everything should be seen. Narrow or even wide. You'll be able to see that everything is clear. So for narrow, you'll find that all fields are seen. Print, OK. Then next, go to your table, click File, Print, Preview. If the table can't fit like this, put it to landscape or will be seen. You can even choose narrow and then print. OK. So that was our number, and we have fully completed this number of database. Please continue subscribing to my YouTube channel and watching all the latest videos. You as go on YouTube, search for Kakuru Benard, and as you watch these different videos, that is the branding, as you watch those videos, make sure when you go, as you are watching those videos, you go under the video descriptions here and get all the papers, get all the materials or additional sources of that very video. They are always put under the video description. So you can see, for example, this video here is about the final ICT facilitation. This was for O level, and I'm available for those who need me to facilitate candidates of A level, give them tips and way forward to passing. They are subject to getting distinctions and getting the skills needed. Continue subscribing and share this channel to your friends. Job bless.